Okay, so here we go. New mod, new stuff, new playthrough. So obviously this is unmanned before manned. So let's get this going, shall we? I should be able to, yeah, tweak the scale. There we go. So, okay. So this is theoretically our very first rocket. Obviously, and here's some good information. So we have an 8-second burn time. Thrust of 24 kilonewtons. Velocity of a maximum of 958 meters a second. Oh, and it's also up here too, which is good. So let's get this science stuff on here, shall we? Just looking here. I was gonna say I want to move this stuff over. Okay, so this is just info drive stuff. So this is actually our only two pieces of science. These should be like down in the utility section. I'm gonna throw you onto the top. Okay. Log pressure. Log temp. I think that's pretty much the only thing we can do. Actually, what I'm going to do... There we go. Let's put that like so. And we're just going to make that smaller. We'll throw a battery on there just to be on the safe side. Boom. So there we go. Our first rocket in the new system. So overall, mass of 351 kilograms, 10 parts. We've velocity of 757 milliseconds and a burn of 8.8 seconds. So now, theoretically, if I did this, if I'm not mistaken, I want this to be as close to zero, like just a little bit above. Or is that our thrust? Because is that thrust to weight? Because I think that's our thrust to weight right there. So if we set it to 16, we have a burn time of 55.3 seconds. And I'm assuming, yeah, thrust to weight ratio. So the max we can have is 1.78, but right now it's 1.1. So, I wonder anywhere where we would say theoretically where. Well, there we go. Interesting. I'm going to assume we're actually going to get blah, 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 a higher altitude than we normally would. Theoretically, anyways. So we're going to call this SR1, Sounding Rocket 1. Whoops. Save, and we're going to launch. So this is the first sounding rocket of the new era. will hopefully finish loading soon. There we go. Flight engineer. Orbit? Okay, that's definitely new. Mech job. Interesting. Aircraft autopilot. Good to know. That's all this stuff here. Okay. Well, ScanSat. Is there anything really we would need? And we would move it up here. Alright, so I mean, theoretically, what I would want is this thing to get to, like, I'd want the ability to get to orbit. Oh, wrong button. Just open the online manual. So we want the ascending option, which I don't think we have just yet. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have the ability right now to ascend. So we're just going to do this on our own. First things first, though. Why didn't I just... There we go. Send both of those, please. So we launch in 3, 2, 1. Interesting. So it did give us just a little bit. Is it this one? Show experiments right now. Well, actually, that wasn't too bad. I actually like that. The very first launch didn't actually turn out bad. Didn't turn out great either. Well, we got some science out of it, and basically went up and then just curved and fell over. So we got 11.6 science out of that. So we're going to launch engineering or aviation. Now, if we went for aviation, that means we can do aircraft at the beginning. Or we can do engineering, and that unlocks a whole bunch of extra stuff. Corvus adapter, Corvus shroud, more science experiments. So we're actually going to go for early aviation. We're going to unlock the modular wings. We're also going to do engineering, and then the structural parts. We're done there. All right, so obviously the next thing we're going to build is a spaceplane. But we're going to go with a unmanned spaceplane. Boom. So we want to go unmanned before manned, right? So first off, we want to do aerodynamics. Now I can do that, or I can do that. I think I'm actually going to do that instead. Like that. And then we're going to go with fuel tanks. Yeah, we'll go with that fuel tank. We'll do just 3 of those. Then we're going to throw the jet engine on the back. We're also going to alt-click. And actually, no. Throw that away. That should be fine. And then we're going to do wings. We'll just do some delta wings. We'll do 2 of them. Like so, but because I can also change the scale. Actually, that's not bad. We're also going to move them, though, back a little bit. They're also not... There we go. There we go. Nice little delta wing shape. We're going to go for a vertical stabilizer. It's a canard. One. Like so, but I'm going to obviously downscale it quite a bit. Oh. There we go. So 29% looks good. We're going to get it, and we're going to move it back a little. We're going to move it back a bit. Obviously move it down so it's actually connected. There we go. Going to do some control surfaces. Two of them. Boom and boom. I'm going to throw some canards on the front. Just for extra control. 35% is good. We're going to slide them back a little bit. There we go. Wheels should be a little easier to do. So first things first, single wheel there. And then here we do 2 wheels. There we go. And we'll do them about there. Oh, that actually looks really good. Science experiments. We'll do a Geiger counter. Everything here has got to be reusable. So we do right down the middle, Geiger counter. Accelerometer. Oh, you're actually, whoa, off a little bit. Let's do accelerometer, thermometer, and a press mat barometer. There we go. Custom 1 is going to be U. Activates. U. Log. U. Log. Then U. Log. And wait a minute. Yeah, activate. Okay, I'm assuming that's going to work. I realize we also probably aren't going to power, actually. Let's make sure that we have some batteries here. Let's do 2 batteries for now. There we go. What I also want to do is make sure that... Yeah, it seems okay. I don't know, it feels like it's missing something. I mean, obviously it's missing this, which I'm going to put times 2, like so.